For years, I was invisible. I'd walk into a room, try to impress people, and walk out feeling like I'd just failed an audition. I thought being liked was about being the smartest, the funniest, or the most successful person there. I was wrong. It's not about being impressive. It's about using 3 simple psychological cheats that bypass the logic center of the brain and go straight for the like button. I'm going to show you the exact moment I stopped trying to impress people and started using these cheats, and how it changed my social life overnight. We're taught that genuine connection takes time. We're told to be authentic, to be ourselves, and that the right people will eventually find us. That's the common take. But that advice is slow, painful, and often leaves you waiting alone. I'm here to tell you that being liked is a skill, and like any skill, it has shortcuts. These aren't manipulative tricks. They are psychological principles that tap into how the human brain is wired for connection. I'm going to break down the 3 most powerful cheats: the ask, the mirror, and the flaw, and show you how to use them to create instant, genuine rapport. Let me take you back to my old self. I was a social tryhard. I remember one time trying to impress a new boss at a company dinner. I spent the entire evening talking about my achievements, my degrees, and my brilliant ideas. I thought I was crushing it. The next day, my colleague, who had spent the evening quietly asking the boss about his favorite football team, got the promotion. I was baffled. This is the trap. We think the goal is to be the star of the show. We think we need to shine a spotlight on ourselves. But the human brain is selfish. It doesn't care about your achievements, it cares about itself. When you try to impress someone, you are forcing them to focus on you, which makes them feel small. The people who are effortlessly liked are not the ones who talk about themselves. They are the ones who make other people feel like the most interesting person in the room. My entire social life changed the day I stopped trying to be impressive and started treating social interaction like a psychological experiment. I realized that being liked is a shortcut to trust, and these 3 cheats are the fastest way to get there. The first cheat is the most counterintuitive, and it's called the Ben Franklin effect. The common belief is that if you want someone to like you, you should do a favor for them. But Ben Franklin discovered the opposite. If you want someone to like you, ask them for a small favor. Why does this work? It's all about cognitive dissonance. When someone does a favor for you, their brain has to justify the action. It thinks, why did I just help this person? I must have helped them because I like them. The brain creates the feeling of liking after the action, not before. You are literally tricking their brain into liking you. I tested this on a notoriously difficult colleague. Let's call him David. David was a wall of cold professionalism. Instead of trying to impress him with my work, I walked up to him and said, "Hey David, I'm running to the kitchen. Can you just watch my laptop for 2 minutes? I don't want to leave it unattended." It was a tiny, low-effort favor. When I came back, he didn't just nod. He gave me a small smile and said, "No problem." The wall was gone. I had given him a chance to invest in me, and his brain did the rest. The rule? Never ask for money or anything high effort. Ask for a tiny non-monetary favor, a recommendation, a quick opinion, or to hold something for a second. You are giving them a psychological gift, the chance to feel helpful and competent. The second cheat is so subtle, most people don't even realize it's happening. It's called mirroring, and it's the fastest way to create instant subconscious rapport. Mirroring is the subtle, non-verbal act of matching another person's body language, tone, and even their breathing pattern. When you mirror someone, their subconscious mind registers you as one of us. It's a primal signal of safety and similarity. I used to think I had to be animated and energetic to be liked, but when I started mirroring, I realized the power of quiet observation. I was at a networking event, talking to a potential client who was very calm, spoke slowly, and kept his hands folded on the table. My natural instinct was to talk fast and use big gestures. Instead,
I slowed my speech down. I folded my hands on the table. I even matched his slight lean forward. The conversation wasn't electric, but it was deep. At the end, he looked at me and said, "I feel like I've known you for years. We just click." We didn't click because we had the same interests. We clicked because my body was telling his body, we are the same. The rule is, don't mimic them like a parrot. Be subtle. Match their posture, their rate of speech, and the words they use. If they say fantastic, you say fantastic. If they lean back, you lean back a few seconds later. You are creating a psychological echo chamber where they feel completely understood. The final cheat is the most powerful because it taps into the core of human trust. It's the Flaw-First Strategy, also known as the pratfall effect. The common belief is that you must appear perfect to be respected. But studies show that people who are perceived as perfect are actually liked less. They are seen as cold, distant, and unrelatable. The cheat is this: after you have established a positive trait, after you have shown competence or success, you reveal a small, non-critical flaw or make a small, funny mistake. This makes you instantly human. I used this after giving a successful presentation. Everyone was congratulating me, and I was starting to feel that familiar pressure to maintain the perfect facade. Instead, I laughed and said, "Thanks, but don't look too closely at my notes. I accidentally spilled coffee on them this morning and I had to present with a giant brown stain on the first page." The room erupted in laughter. The tension broke. People didn't think less of my presentation, they liked me more. The small flaw, the coffee stain, made my success feel achievable to them. It made me relatable. The rule? The flaw must be small, and it must come after the success. You can't start with the flaw. You have to earn the right to be imperfect. You are giving people permission to like you, not just admire you. Being liked is not a mystery. It's a science. It's not about being the star. It's about making the other person feel like the star. The three cheats, the ask, the mirror, and the flaw, are simply psychological shortcuts to genuine human connection. They bypass the pressure to impress and go straight to the core of what makes people feel safe, understood, and important. Stop trying to be impressive. Start using these cheats. You will find that when you focus on making others feel good, you become the person everyone wants to be around. If you want more practical psychology tools to build real social power, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see the next video where I break down the biggest mental mistake people make every morning, click the video on the screen now.